What is going up, YouTube? It's Phoenix. Almost went with my old username there for whatever reason. Oh, I'm sure it hasn't been that long since I last did a let's talk about a recent figure that I've gotten video. Because I think I just did one at the beginning of this month. Because I'm filming this at the tail end of November when I got Generation Toys Jazz here, who is just great, freaking wonderful. Still really love him. Definitely need to put a Reaper label on him, because he is my stand-in for Masterpiece Jazz until Hasbro makes one. Um, but I do want to talk about a figure that I've gotten fairly recently. I actually got him off of Toy Dojo because I had pre-order over there like 2 weeks ago now. I want to say, maybe even three, because he got to me right before I took my week off of work and went on vacation. And yes, so much yes. But before I get to that, I'm not going to grab him because he's over there. Oh, you just saw the figure that we're talking about, whatever. I'm not going to grab my DX9 Mitron because he's over there way behind Combiner Wars Megatron. But if anybody's interested in the DX9's Mitron, yeah, let me know. Looking to sell him. I'll give you a bit of a discount just because I only have him loose. I've tossed to the box and I stupidly threw out the instructions in said box. Um, but I do have all the accessories and everything. So I think he retailed for like 120. So just make me an offer around like 100 US if you're interested. And yeah, just looking to sell them so I have some spare cash. And because, well, Takara is now doing a new Masterpiece Megatron, and that thing looks amazing, even if it's like $200. So yeah, although I feel like that price is going to drop. It's just like a tentative estimate, given what's included. But anyhow, I digress. Let's talk about the figure that you already saw about a minute ago now. Masterpiece Optimus Primal. Holy shit. Oh, I just freaking love this figure. I'm gonna be completely freaking honest. You thought my chat about Generation Toys Jazz was a gush fest. No. Oh my gosh. Like, this might single-handedly, legitimately be like my figure of the year, my figure of the last like 5 years, the figure that I was waiting for as a collector, and I've been collecting for almost 10 years now. I started in '07 actively collecting. Um, but oh my gosh, I legitimately never thought we would see the day where we got a very screen accurate, very just wonderful, and just basically almost perfect representation of Optimus Primal. I don't have the 20th anniversary one. I don't have the original. I don't have any like original Optimus Primal toys. I have Transmetal and I have Transmetal 2, Optimal Optimus. Frankly, Optimal Optimus was my Beast Wars Optimus toy when I was growing up. I grew up with Beast Wars. But we say as collectors that certain figures that we get look like they just stepped off of the cartoon or stepped off of the pages of the comic book. That is so infinitely true for Masterpiece Primal here. He legitimately looks like he just stepped off of the screen. Crappy 90s CGI and everything. Let's be completely honest. The Beast Wars CGI has aged fucking terribly. Love the show to death, still do. I have the complete series on DVD because nostalgia, but the CGI does not age well in any way. But it's kind of endearing in the same way that Reboot is, because same CGI company. Mainframe, I believe, is the name of their name. It's the name of their company. That. But yeah, no, freaking. I just. There is so much about this figure that I love. The robot mode is clearly the better of his two modes, um, but I still love the monkey mode. It does have its gripes because you do see some visible robot parts, like the entire upper leg section here. The entire thigh section pretty much is visible in monkey mode. Um, but that's fine by me. I really don't mind it. I do honestly wish, though, that these panels was just kind of collapsed down like that for monkey mode did actually sit a little bit more flush in that mode, but that is my only like major nitpick. I can forgive the panel lining that's riddling the monkey mode because frankly it needs to be there because he transforms, and there's no other way to do the transformation without having all those panel lines. Um, but yeah, really my only other like significantly major gripe, and this is just a nostalgia thing for me because yeah, is that there's no Maximal symbol on him. Like, what? What are you doing, Takara? Why is there no Maximal symbol on him? I'm gonna get a Richter label set. Smart move, Takara. You're making me spend more money, more petty cash, to get some Maximal symbols. Grand, I need probably a couple for Generations Rat Trap anyway, but yeah. Just because the Maximal symbol that's on Rat Trap is too tiny in my opinion. And I think that needs to be slightly more prominent, even if it's still going to be tiny. I am rambling. But yeah, I just this is a figure that to me, in spite of its little minor quibbles here and there, is literally almost perfect. And it's stuff like this that is why I collect still, even though I've taken a massive step back. Hell, I even canceled my pre-order that I had for Perfect Effect upcoming take on Optimal Optimus because while it looks amazing, I'm kind of cautious about it because I haven't bought anything from Perfect Effect, and I think their full-on figures that they've done haven't been the most well received. I could be wrong though. And frankly, doing a modern Optimal Optimus is very freaking ambitious. Um, so I'll just wait and see reviews on that and maybe splurge. Um, but this Primal right here legitimately has me over the moon excited for Cheetor when he comes out. I want to say in January. I think January or early February, Cheetor is coming out. And so happy. Um, yeah, I legitimately really love what they've done with the Masterpiece range since that new design team came on. Right around when we started getting Prowl and that team, I think, or I think that's when the new team came on. Oh no, we've gotten a new team since then because when Ironhide and Ratchet and that crew came out, um, that's a new design team from the Hisui cars. But yeah, I love what this new Masterpiece design team is doing, and this is just this figure has legitimately not left my desk display since I got him. He sits basically right by my computer, and I just mess around with him every single freaking day. He's that playable. Literally on my desk, the only other six figures that are around him as I look at them, you've got Combiner Wars Paraglide, a custom Soundwave that a friend made for me about 5 years back now, I want to say. Mastermind Creations and Pactor because Wreckers. Bad Cube's Sun Search just because he's cool. I fiddle around with him. Transformation's horrible. It's still doable. Whatever. Grants Project Steel 4 because, yeah. And then that jazz that you keep saying in this video. But the playability for a masterpiece figure, and those are generally like the figures that you kind of play with a few times here and there. You store their accessories in a bag, and then you put them on a shelf. I legitimately cannot stop fiddling with this figure. He's just so freaking great. Like, literally just before this video, I put the swords in his hands and swapped some of the faces out just to give him a little bit more time. Honestly, I do feel that with the robot mode, they could have scrapped doing the extra faces. I do like they gave us extra expressions. They're not going to show up because A, my lighting is horrible. B, the faces are kind of small, and C, it's a lot of just dark coloring around the face, without really good lighting. So it's kind of hard to pick up on some of the detail. But even with that, like the faces that I love the most, even on the monkey mode, are just like the default ones, because you just get this default neutral expression. Don't get me wrong, I love the other faces: the smirk, the evil, like the angry look, and the faceplate, which I'll just go ahead and show off. But I prefer that original face so much because again, nostalgia. I do like the monkey yelling face though; that's really cool. Although it says crying in the instructions for this, which is hilarious. Not crying, no, not at all. Um, I do have to say that my second favorite face is one for the monkey mode, the happy monkey. The happy monkey face is just freaking adorable. I posted on my Twitter, nerdbot88, NERDBOT 88, when I first got Primal here, a photo of Primal with the happy monkey face and saying, "Hey, welcome to the fold." But so good. Just the playability, just in terms of posability, accessories. You got the faces that you've seen. You've got the two swords. You've got the guns here on his back, which you can flip out and don't get in the way. You've got the jetpack, so he's a flying monkey. You've got the wrist guns in here, which granted are a little bit of a pain to get out unless you have like nails or like a little nail file that can get into that groove there and flip this section up a little bit. And then you just like you can have so much fucking fun with him. The accessory that I freaking love that Takara included, and they really didn't have to. I want to believe this was a limited run um, exclusive, which is kind of a shame because I feel like everybody should have gotten this. Um, Massive shout out to Toy Dojo for including it in their shipments. But you got his like I don't think he ever used it in the show, but it was included with all the other toys. His skull mace. I don't use it with him. I posed it with him like once. Um, but it's still really cool. It's a very nice, hefty, solid metal mace. A lot of die cast here in the actual mace thing itself. And just the chain is really solid, really well constructed. But my favorite thing about it is that it literally comes in a Transformers Beast Wars banana box. Literally fucking perfect. Yeah, it's so great. So yeah, you just open it up and you unfold it from in there. This is just literally perfect. Like, I don't hold on to like the things that accessories come in, but I've legitimately held on to this because I'm sure I'm going to take a photo and post it on my Instagram and my Twitter at some point down the road of Primal being a happy monkey with a box of bananas because that's what you do. But yeah, complete freaking gush fest, justifiably so. Nostalgia, yeah. Nostalgia blinders, I don't care. I don't care. Great figure, cannot recommend him enough. But yeah, um, so fucking good. Oh, so good. So good. Ah. I'm literally only doing this because I want this to be the thumbnail for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.